our AJK IM is decided to conduct online certificate course on this lockdown period. I hope you and all your family members are fine. I am going to handle an online certificate course under the topic Certificate in Risk Management Framework. At the end of this course, you all have to submit an assignment and also there is a simple assessment. On successful completion of all the works, you will get a certificate. Let us see learning objective of this course. It has been created for those looking to explore the basics of professional risk management. This course is packed with essential industry insights and explores the role of risk management plays in public and private sectors. Let us see the learning outcome of this course. This course content has been meticulously engineered to provide candidates with a broad yet basic understanding of how risk management represents both a challenge and a key responsibility for all modern businesses, public and private alike. Now we can go for the introduction. All companies face risk. Without risk, there is no reward or award. Too much of risk can lead to business failure. Risk management allows a balance to be struck between taking risk and reducing them. Effective risk management will be added value to any organization. This effective risk management framework seeks to protect an organization's capital and earnings. In the investment industries have a risk management practices as a foundation that allows them to withstand at the time of market clashes. Many potential investors are more willing to investment companies with good risk management practices. This generally results in long-term performance. We can see what is risk management. While marketing the products, we have to cross 5 P's and we may able to face some risk. At the time, we need to manage the situation. There are 5 P's of marketing mix: production, price, promotion, place, people. In production, we may face risk in terms of function, warranty, quality, packing, appearance or design. In price, we may face risk in terms of selling price, discount, credit terms, price matching services, membership fee, payment arrangements, etc. In promotion, we may face risk in terms of sponsorship, advertising, public relation activities, message, media. In place, we may face risk in terms of service level, market coverage, location, logistics, distribution channel, etc. In people, we may face risk in their attitude, customer services, service provider, employee, team. Risk management is the process of identifying, assessing and controlling threat to an organization's capital and earning. It refers to the practice of identifying potential risk in advance, analyzing them and taking precautionary steps to reduce the risk. You are going to learn this RM framework in 3 modules. Module 1, developing a RM framework. Module 2, implementing a RM framework. And Module 3, reviewing and enhancing a RM framework. Overview of RM framework. A set of components that provide the foundations and organizational arrangements for designing, implementing, monitoring, reviewing and continually improving risk management throughout the organization. Foundations include the policy, objectives, mandate and commitment to manage risk. Organizational arrangements include plans, relationship, accountabilities, resources, processes and activities. The RM framework should be embedded within the organization's overall strategic and operational policies and practices. Components of risk management. When creating RM framework, we have to consider 5 crucial components. They include risk identification, risk measurement, risk mitigation, risk reporting and monitoring, and risk governance. Number 1, risk identification. Identifying the risk the company faces. Here, we simply list out all possible risk. After that, we categorized core or non-core risk. For example, IT risk, legal risk, political risk, operating or credit risk. Number 2, risk measurement. Quantum of specific risk to be measured. Example, in marketing risk, we measure by observing market price. Number 3, risk mitigation. After risk identification and measurement, a company can decide which risk to be eliminate or minimize. This risk mitigation can be achieved through sale of assets or insurance buy. Number 4, risk reporting and monitoring. Reporting is most important and it should be regularly. Risk report must send to risk personnel. That risk personnel adjust risk exposure. Number 5, risk governance. It is the process that ensure all company employees perform their duties in accordance with the risk management framework. It defines the role of employees, segregating the duties or assigning the authorities to individual. Before employment, several companies are making their employees to undergo training in risk management. Purpose of risk management. Purpose of establishing an organizational RM framework is to ensure that key risks are effectively identified and responded to in a manner that is appropriated to the nature of the risk faced by the organization, the organization's ability to accept and or manage risk, the resources available to manage risk within the organization, and the organizational culture. Ultimately, risk need to be managed in order that the organization might maximize its ability to meet its strategic objectives as well as associated operational targets and goals. Aspects of risk management. For a RM framework to be effective, there must be an appropriate balance in focus on both the hard aspects of risk management and soft aspects of risk management. Hard aspects of risk management is process and structure of the organization. Soft aspect is culture and people of the organization. For example, an organization may have highly sophisticated process and structures established to manage risk. However, unless these structures and processes are supported by management and staff with that appropriate competencies, attitudes and behavior, the framework is likely to be ineffective. Linking risk management with other processes. Risk management is not a standalone discipline. To maximize risk management benefits and opportunities, it needs to be integrated with existing business processes. Some of the key business processes are internal audit, business planning, and performance management. Internal audit review the effectiveness of controls. Business planning. Identify risk during the business planning process allows realistic delivery timelines to be set for strategies, activities, or the choice of removing strategy if the associated risks are too high or unmanageable. Performance management. Individual performance plans should include all risk responsibilities, whether a general responsibility to use the risk management process or specific responsibilities such as risk ownership or implementation of risk treatments.